They done burnt the house down, y'all. They done burnt the whole house down to the ground. Hey y'all, Jack Squad, listen up. So they done burnt the Nottoway Plantation down. That was a plantation, one of the oldest plantations down in, I think it was Whitehall, Louisiana. I know it was in Louisiana, right? Burnt down. Now I'm still trying to figure out how did it burn down? What happened? What sparked the flame, right? Well, let me tell you what I know and what I think. The ancestors had something to do with that. The ancestors had something to do with that. And what I didn't know was that, I've seen in the videos down in Louisiana, different areas where there were the old slave houses were still there with the slave quarters or whatever, and the plantation is still there, but they just sitting there, right? This particular plantation house was a tourist attraction. It was a resort. Oh, they was having a good time up and through there. They're getting paid for it. They was having a good time. What I don't like and what I don't understand is this was a horror. This was a tragedy, right? They used black folks. We were slaves. Our ancestors were slaves. We were chattel, right? We were a commodity. We were an item to be used, bought, and sold, right? And then you YT folks had a nerve to make it a tourist attraction and charge money and march people through there. Let me tell you what I do know. I believe in energy and I believe in spirits, right? And there are certain places I've been where something has happened and you can feel it, right? For instance, when I went to Ebenezer down in Atlanta, right? There's a feeling. There's an energy there. There's an energy there. I was told, a couple of my friends went to, I want to say it's Alabama, where the church, where they set their church on fire, those little girls was in there, that they can feel that energy in there, right? You mean to tell me, y'all, and I know it might have been some of us, because I'm curious to see. I'm curious as well, right? I'm curious to see, just to see, right? But if I or my people were the ones that caused the harm, I don't know if I would want to see that, right? I know that there's an energy when you are around, whether it's good energy or bad energy, but when there's something that's catastrophic or something so large and so big has happened, you're going to feel that energy, unless you don't have feelings, unless you're just one of them people that don't have feelings. And maybe the white tees don't really have feelings, right? I'm still looking. I did some research today because I was trying to see how did it get, what happened? How did it start? How did the fire start? It didn't just combust. How did the fire start? I have not seen a reason. If you guys know, drop down in the comments and tell me, how did it start? But it went up. It went up in flames. And I believe in spirituality. Y'all know that, right? With all this racial chaos that the guy in the White House is creating, right? And it's making other YT people and MAGA people emboldened, right? God don't like ugly, and the ancestors is angry, right? Now, y'all can take that how you want, but I believe in that. I believe in that. And so, somebody said, I read somewhere that something else burned down, right? Stuff is going up in flames because God is not happy and the ancestors are not happy, right? Just like Lake Lanier, when people go to Lake Lanier in Atlanta, people a lot of times drown, right? Things happen. You just can't, and I've always heard that if you try to build on the ancient burial grounds of Indians, things happen. You have to respect a situation. You have to respect the suffering, and you have to respect the people that are no longer alive. You have to respect that. There's a certain energy, there's a certain thing that goes on. I can't explain it. I'm not a scientist, and I'm not a spiritualist. I just know I believe, right? So I can't give all the questions and answer all the answers. I can't do that, but I just believe what I believe. And those people that were getting paid and making money off of that plantation house, shame on you. Shame on you, right? I'm glad that it burnt up. I'm glad, right? Black folks, we are in an era, let me see what I want to say. We are in an era, we've been here before. Not I particularly. I'm young, but we've been here as a people. We've been here before. It's just a little more modern. We have a little more niceties, but we've been here before, right? And where they're trying to take us, we're not going. We're not going. We're not going. We're just not going, right? We're a different group of people. We are not our grandparents, and we're not afraid of any repercussions, right? Don't bother us and we won't bother you. And I hope they're getting that message, because they're doing a lot of things to stir us up, and we ain't stirred. We're going to continue to keep minding our black business and doing our black thing, right? A lot of people say they're tired of the boots on the ground. It's symbolic at this point. Don't be tired of it. It's symbolic at this point. It's symbolic, right? I'm not tired of it. Keep going. Have fun. Enjoy. We have to learn to do things in the midst of it all. We have to keep our foot on the ground, keep our boots on the ground. We have to stay steadfast. We have to stay steadfast, right? We have to stand 10 toes down in what it is, right? We're not going to let this bother. We ain't nothing we can do about it, but keep doing us and being the best people that we can be, right? So I don't like when people say, I'm tired of that boots on the ground. Listen, why? Why are you tired of that? You ain't tired of something else? I know it's something else you could be tired of, right? Because at this point, we're trying to enjoy ourselves. And if you take it back historically, in Black history, all we had, we done worked hard all week, they done slaved us and dogged us and this and that. All we had was maybe Saturday night and Sunday going to church. Saturday night, what we do, dance and have fun. Black people, we like to dance. We're rhythmic people. We like to dance and we like to have fun. So boom, we taking it back there. That's what we're going to do in the middle of all this BS. We're going to dance and have fun amongst ourselves. And so I don't like, for all of you to say, I'm so tired of the boots on the ground. It's symbolic. This is what we do in adversity. We can't do nothing else. We can't do, we're going to dance and enjoy ourselves, period, right? And so the Nottoway Plantation has burned down. I don't know if it's burned down to the ground, and I don't know if it's repairable, but there's a message in that from the ancestors. There's a message, and the ancestors is tired of all this mess going on. They were unalived so that we could live. And they don't want us to live, y'all. They don't want us to live. They don't want us to live. And I've said this time and time again. I have never been to any black folks' house. I don't care if they gangsters. I don't care if they church folks. I don't care if they country folks. I don't care if they city folks. I don't care where they are in the walk of life, how much money they have. I don't know any black folks that sit around and teach hate. I don't know none. Now, we've taught, if you hit me, I'm going to hit you back. If you bother me, I'm going to bother you back. We don't sit around and teach and breed hate like they do. So we tired of it. So the Nottoway Plantation burned down to the ground, okay? It burned down to the ground. Listen, y'all. If y'all know how the fire started, drop down in the comments and let me know. But anyway, make sure that you make it happen for yourself. That's what we got to do now. Make it happen for ourselves. Like, share, comment, and subscribe my videos, y'all. Okay? And y'all have a good day.